Hello guys, thanks for watching. Adrian here from AppSeed. So in this video I will explain and demonstrate how to use one of our libraries, UI libraries for Django, admin a Vault dashboard in this case, to to s- to add a modern style to your Django application, to your Django project, which can be used for a new Django project or even for a legacy Django project. The UI applies on the applies is extended also for the admin section. So like this, you get a fully styled UI using only a few configuration using only a few configuration steps. So the first thing is to just to summarize what is required. You need to install the library using pip or other package manager for Python. You need to add this line in installed apps where the admin vault app is basically taken into account by Django. We have here a small configuration for the email notification, and also we need to include the URL and update our routing settings of our project. In order to apply all these changes, I will use Core Django, which is the a basic starter provided and actively supported by us. That comes with no UI, just a Docker setup, and a super minimal code base. We have here in Core settings is the configuration of the product, and besides this configuration, we have the home application, which comes with a single root that handles the index by returning a string. No UI, no nothing. So we will use this minimal code base to style it with Vault admin and to see how it goes. Okay, let's fork the project. All the repositories and all the resources used in this demonstration are available on GitHub under the MIT license, which means you can use all the libraries and all the repositories for hobby projects or even for commercial projects. So you are all free. And also, in case anyone have issues, feel free to access AppSeed, go to the support page and chat with us using the email, or simply join the Discord, where you can find more than 2,000 members that are willing to help besides the support team. Okay, now we have forked the core Django from the we have forked the new repository. I will clone it locally and open up the code base using VS Code. So as mentioned before, the starter is pretty minimal. We have here the configuration, which is super slim fit. The home application comes with a single root, which handles the index and returns only the response, a string response. And besides this, there is nothing. We have the Docker file, and of course we have the README that incorporates all the build and usage instructions that we might use. For this, I will start application before applying any UI. Before applying the new UI, I will start application using Docker just to visualize how it looks before our update. This is good. Not here. Let's open up here. So it's just a string, and we can see that the uh, timestamp of the request is returned each time we refer to the page. Okay, this is okay, but it's just a super minimal code base. Let's style it with Vault and see how it goes. For this, we need to access the Django admin Vault README page and apply all the changes. I will add this in the requirement file. I will add here this instruction in a installed apps section. Make sure you put this line at first position before on top of contrib admin, because like this the UI for the admin section is also styled, which is quite nice. I will add this at the end. And also I will include all the routes provided by the library in my routing file. At this point, the application should be styled entirely with this new design. Let's create the environment, activate it, install the requirements, including the new UI library. In the meantime, I will open up the library that is saved under my Django admin vault, because once we start application and we see the new UI, we will customize the page to use the local version of the page, and not the version that is provided by the library, which currently is saved in the virtual environment. So okay, so we are good. Let's migrate the database. Run server. So right now we have the UI library installed, but we are not using the pages from the UI library. If we go to the UI library here in the admin vaults views, we can see that the index uses pages index.html. So I will simply copy this HTML and save it in my home root. So I will comment this and add the new page. Let's refresh this, and we can see that the new UI is here. Sign in. We don't have any users created. Let's create new user. apps.js. User is created, and now we can see all private pages and all looks good. Let's go back to the console and create the super user. Okay, we have the super user. Let's start again the server and log out from the test user and authenticate as the super user. If we go to the dashboard, we can see here that the sidebar looks different, and groups and users are the default links provided by the Django admin section. But we can see that the UI is different and is styled with the new UI, which is pretty cool in my opinion. Okay, let's log out, and I don't care about this. Okay, so we have the dashboard, which is the default one provided by the library. Let's imagine that we want to just to have our information and not the default one. So just we just want to customize it. In this case, we need to override the roots for this pages.index. We need to inform Django that he needs to use the local version instead of the version that comes from the library. And this happens by copy the pages slash index into the templates folder, which is located here in the root of the directory. And like this, Django will be informed that the same page is overwritten in the local space, and he will ignore the version that comes from the library. Okay, I will go here, templates, pages, and I will simply copy this file. Go back here, create the folder pages. But please note that we need to use the same structure in order to, so basically we have here pages, templates pages index in the local file system, and we have the same thing here in the library. We have templates pages index in the library, and Django, as I said before, knows how to use the local version instead of the version provided in the virtual environment, because he considers that you want to overwritten and provide your private information and project specific information. Okay, if we refresh the page, here we should see the same thing. And if we go to the index and search for logout, this is the dashboard demo, new task, sales value. Let's search for this. No. Oh, this is not. Ah, okay. Bold. Okay. Updated. If we refresh the page, we can see here that the local version is used, and and Django knows how to use this customization that is required by our project. If I simply rename this file to index underscore, so Django will not find anymore the file in our local environment, in our local file system, and he should use the file from the virtual environment. If we refresh it, we can see here that the default version is used. That's pretty cool. Okay, what we can do from this point, we can simply commit all the changes. We have here all the changes. The library was added to the requirements. We have here in home views we've replaced the default return that simply shows a text to the user. We've replaced it with a page from the library. We have here the routing that is updated with the new routes provided by the Vault library, and also the settings that as summarized on the Vault library README. Okay, let's commit all the changes. Integrate Vault library. Okay, what we can do from this point, let's simply go live with the project. We can do this easily using at least two platforms. Render is it's a platform that automatizes deployment from GitHub and other Git providers, and also Deploy Pro can be used. But this Deploy Pro, it's also service managed by by us. The advantage is that you'll connect your AWS DigitalOcean or Azure account, and once you have a provider connected, you can deploy any repository from your account, public or private repository, to the respective provider. In this demonstration, just to speed up the deployment, I will use render. You need to go here to the blueprints section, click on the new blueprint. Let me kill this because I have many requests in Discord. Okay, let's go here. I will select the repository. I will put here core Django Vault, apply the changes, and now the deployment is triggered, and we should be able to see the product up and running in the browser in just a few minutes. This is possible because the code base is already enhanced with two files, render.yaml, that informs render how to deploy the project. This is the name. It's not important. You can use any string. The environment is super important. We have a Python-based application. This is the build command, and I will explain 1 minute also in this presentation. This is the entry point in our application. So basically, it's served by Unicore. We have the core directory, WGA file, and the application object. Those are the environments, and the environment provided by the used to deploy the application. And also the second file is this one, build.sh, and we have here the usual steps, pip update, which is optional but recommended. We have the installation of the packages, collect static execution, and also database migration. Like this, we should have by executing all these steps, we should have the product up and running, and we can check out the application in the browser. So we have here the application was deployed on render, and we are good to go. Another thing is the fact that once we update the code base, and save the commit on the repository, the render will trigger another build right away. Let me do this. So we have a small update here. I will commit the change, and once the change is committed on GitHub, there is a trigger on the live deployment, and render will we'll redeploy the application. Now the same build is started, and we should see this update go live in the browser in just 1 minute or two. Okay, so guys, I hope this presentation was a useful one. We decided to go and explain the steps because many users ask us in support, how can I do this? How can I use my own pages? How can I integrate the design provided by AppSeed in a legacy project? And I hope this video was something useful for you. Okay, so we have here the new the new string. Let us know what you think. In case anyone have issues, go ahead, access the AppSeed homepage. We have here the support link. Feel free to send us an email on support at appseed.es. And also we are on Discord, the core support team. And also we have a super nice community that is always willing to help the other members. Thanks again for watching. We will get back with more videos, and in case something is missing from the documentation, and also will someone lands on the just see a bug in our product, in our projects and the starters, the support is the best way to get in touch with us and get help. Thanks again for watching, and as always, I wish you all a super day. Bye guys.